What is Real Club?
Real Club is a student-run club, which is just kind of a community for students who are passionate about movies and TV and the process of making that to get together and have a good time. It's a little bit different than the other on-campus clubs because we're run through a student organization, so we're through like ASU&M rather than just like a regular club. So that's where we differ.
How do you get a hold of distribution rights?
Yeah, so we work through 4 main distributors for films. So there's Criterion, there's Janus Films, there's Swank, and then it could be A24, it could be other independent distributors that are showing their independent film.
What are some of the roles at the Southwest Film Center?
So recently we expanded our roles because we've been having so much more student interaction. We've been just doing a lot more with the organization. So now we have an executive director, which is Riley, and then I'm the assistant director, and then we have Jax, our project coordinator. And then we also have a theater manager, and now we have 2 concessionists. Pretty much everyone, right? Yeah.
Where does the funding for the merchandise and concessions come from?
Yeah, so as Southwest Film Center, we are under ASU&M, or Associated Students of New Mexico, so we are part of the student government, and that's where our majority of our budget comes from.
What are some future goals you have for Real Club?
Right now, it's moving Cherry Reel into a bigger position, so instead of being in the sub theater, we're planning on putting it into Pope Joy Hall.
I'm hoping that we get our little short films done and we're able to show them in time. And then if this is successful, we'll kind of incorporate this into next semester. And I just would like to take a lot of student feedback from our current people who are involved in Real Club and just how they would like to kind of grow this and what they would like to see different for next year, because it's different from someone who's running it versus someone who's a part of it, because I just want to make this fun. This isn't a class. I'm not grading you. I just want you to show up and be able to just have a good time with us, honestly.
I'm just hoping to continue growing Southwest Film Center, but also keeping that indie, independent theater vibe.
Hey, thank you. And then can you just walk us through the history a little bit about what Southwest Film Center is?
Yeah, of course. So Southwest Film Center was founded in 1967 by what I would imagine is just like a group of people who were like nerds and love film, which is me. So from there, we moved up into being a part of the student government around the 80s, and we moved into this building with the theater, which was really nice. My brain blanked. We were founded in 1967 by what I would imagine was a group of nerdy filmmakers like me who just wanted to start something here at the University of New Mexico. We were adopted by ASU&M in about the 80s, and that's when we really started growing. We were known for screening 35 millimeter films, which could be pretty much anything from independent horror, foreign films, film festivals, like we've played Ann Arbor Film Festival before, or the Southwest Gay and Lesbian Film Festival actually had their first screening here. But yeah, we're just known around Albuquerque, New Mexico as one of the big independent theaters alongside the Guild. And we show movies every other weekend for students, and we have our Real Club, which is helping support student filmmakers, getting connected with film professionals, and we run the Cherry Reel Film Festival.
So I know Real Club used to be a little different and you changed things up this year. Talk us through the process of that.
So like in the past 2 years, Real Club has kind of been a place for students to come and discuss. We had a lot of like movie discussions, like we would discuss like what the best Star Wars movie is, that kind of stuff. But it was just like I don't know, it wasn't quite like capturing that student interest that we wanted. So this year we developed a new basically system for it. So it's over the course of the semester you work piece by piece, sort of masterclass by masterclass. I say masterclass. I'm no master and I'm teaching most of these amateur masterclass on movie making. So we just kind of piece it together and we work towards a little like 3-minute short film, and the goal is that these are going to be played as kind of like pre-movie short films for our regular Southwest Film Center screenings at the end of the year.
Walk us through what Cherry Reel is, please.
Yeah, Cherry Reel is the only UNM student film festival on campus. It is about 9 years old, and it's made specifically for student films to be seen by film professionals across Albuquerque. So we work directly with the Albuquerque Film Office and other organizations like Canon, AFMX, and other people to really put on a huge event for student filmmakers' work to be seen. We provide awards, cameras for people who have placed. People get to put it on their resumes, and they get to meet like people from PBS and stuff like that to talk about their work.
So I know you're heavily invested in Cherry Reel. Walk us through the process of submitting a film for that.
So it can kind of differ each year depending on who's running Southwest Film Center, but typically we'll set up like a film festival through something like Film Freeway, or like even through Google Docs is how we did it for the Horror Film Festival, right? So we'll just kind of post about it. We'll be posting like a countdown to when you can submit on our Instagram. Our Instagram is really the best way to like keep in touch with whatever we have going on. For Cherry Reel, we'll post a countdown of when you can submit, and then we'll post a link and we'll put it in our Instagram bio. Just click on the link, and then there'll be like an information sheet for you to fill out about like who you are, like what the film is about, just general information. You know, there'll be a judging process, and then once they've all been judged, we'll choose the ones that go into the festival, and you'll be asked to submit like a high-res version, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And then once you email that in, you're in the festival, and then we'll just choose a winner, and it's pretty simple.
What is the most stressful part about running the Southwest Film Center?
It's a lot of work. I would say that's the most stressful part. There's a lot of big events that take a lot of planning. To get a screening guide down, you have to have months in advance working on it. You're working with a lot of film professionals, so you have to keep things professional and orderly. And when there's money involved, you got to make sure things are right.
And on Friday the 27th, you're not just doing one show, and you're doing two and some other stuff along the way. Please walk us through the process of planning that event.
Yeah, so on Friday, October 27th, we have our double feature Creature. Starting from last semester, we started planning it out. Each year we do a double feature of 2 Halloween movies for Halloween. And that night we partner with ASUNM Arts and Crafts to provide some stuff on the side along with the screenings to benefit the student body. So it'll start at 4 p.m. There'll be printmaking, cookie decorating, coloring. There'll be some tables, there'll be some pumpkin carving. It's just supposed to be like a big fall festival event. And in between the screenings of Rocky Horror Picture Show and Scream, there will be a costume contest with 3 prizes. A $50 gift card to the bookstore, an ASUNM merch basket, and a JBL speaker.
If somebody wanted to join the Southwest Film Center, how would they go about that?
Just show up. Just show up if you want to be involved. We're not really strict. We don't have like even real club members. We just want you to show up and have a good time.
You would apply to ASUNM, so you would go to asunm.unm.edu, and you would see what positions are open. I probably wouldn't recommend as a freshman just applying for the executive director position.
So just find when we're having a meeting. This semester we're holding them typically on Wednesdays, typically at 5 p.m. from 7 p.m. in the Student Union building. So just show up and just kind of have a good time with us. That's how you get involved. Just be there.
Yeah, you would go through that route, look at what you're interested in, whether it's the theater manager, whether it's a concessionist, or whether it's the projects coordinator, which runs our Reel Club, or even our Cherry Reel chair, which runs our Cherry Reel Film Festival. That's how you would really get involved or like start working for Southwest Film Center.
And what is your Instagram for those who want to reach out?
Such a good question. You can find us at ASUNM Southwest Film Center on Instagram.
What's the best way to support the Southwest Film Center?
Come to screenings, please. Just come, hang out, get involved with Reel Club, come to Cherry Reel, submit your works to our film festivals, and comment on our Instagram if you like what you're seeing.